What if I told you that the only thing standing between you and an unstoppable version of yourself is your mind? And what if I told you that John Wick, yes, the man with a gun and a grudge, isn't just a fictional character but a masterclass in emotional intelligence, control, and human psychology? In this video, we're not just analyzing John Wick's action scenes. We're unlocking your inner weapon, your mind. You're about to discover how understanding your own mind can make you more powerful, more disciplined, and more unshakable than you ever thought possible. Because this isn't just about movies. This is about mastering yourself in a chaotic world. Watch till the end, and I'll share with you 5 must-read books and a simple mental framework that even Fortune 500 CEOs, Navy SEALs, and psychologists swear by. But before that, let's dive into the legend of John Wick and the powerful science of the human mind. Most people believe psychology is just an academic subject, something you study only if you want to become a therapist or analyze dreams. But here's the truth. Human psychology is life. It's what decides whether you wake up and hit the gym or hit snooze. It's what makes you stand up and speak your truth, or sit down in silence. It's what helps companies manipulate your decisions, helps lovers understand or destroy each other, and helps warriors, like John Wick, stay composed when the world burns around them. That's why mastering psychology isn't optional. It's survival. And if you think that's an exaggeration, stick around. Let's take reason 1. To understand yourself. Think about this. Why do we behave the way we do under pressure? Why do we freeze when all we want to do is act? Like John Wick, standing amidst chaos, yet moving with precision. We all crave that clarity. But that clarity only comes when we understand our mental patterns, our fears, triggers, habits, and motivations. Imagine being able to know exactly why you feel anxious before a speech, or why you snap during stress, and then training your mind to respond differently. That's not just self-awareness, that's emotional combat training. Speaking of emotions, reason 2, emotional intelligence. John Wick is the embodiment of emotional control. The man loses his wife, then his dog, his final connection to love. And yet, he doesn't scream, he doesn't beg, he acts with intention. Imagine that level of self-mastery. Most of us get hijacked by emotions daily. We know we should work, eat healthy, or resist temptation. But our emotions, like cunning enemies, sabotage us. The scent of junk food, the comfort of Netflix, the urge to check Instagram. It's all your emotions pulling strings. But when you study psychology, you learn to cut those strings and operate from strength. You become like Wick, calm, focused, deadly to distractions. Reason 3, to understand the dark side of people. In this world, there are more manipulators than mentors, more people ready to deceive than empower. Everyone has a side they show, and a darker one they hide. Think about Wick again. Every friend could be a traitor. Every deal could be a trap. It's the same in real life. If you don't understand human behavior, you'll keep trusting the wrong people, falling for the wrong pitches, and getting burned again and again. Psychology helps you spot liars, manipulators, and energy vampires before they touch your life. And now, the most mysterious piece, reason 5, the power of the subconscious mind. This is where things get spiritual. Your subconscious runs 95% of your life, yet you barely know it exists. Want to change your reality? Change what your subconscious believes. That's what Wick does. He doesn't just act. He believes he's unstoppable. He visualizes every step, every shot, every escape, and science supports this. Visualization, dream work, even sex transmutation, yes, that's a real psychological concept, can be channeled into creative and mental mastery. Think it's nonsense? Then explain why every great achiever, Tesla, Steve Jobs, understood how to turn internal energy into external greatness. John Wick doesn't just kill. He focuses his rage, his grief, his desire, into precision, into action. So now you may be wondering, okay, but how do I start? Don't worry, you don't need a suit and a silencer. You just need the right knowledge. And I've got 5 books that can transform your brain like a weapon. 1. The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. 2. Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. 3. Sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari. 4. The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. 5. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. These aren't just books, they're blueprints. Read them, and you'll understand not only how the world works, but why it works that way. And that knowledge, that's your real weapon. These aren't just books, they're blueprints. Read them, and you'll understand not only how the world works, but why it works that way. And that knowledge, that's your real weapon. So whether you're 19 or 39, hustling in New York or reflecting in LA, this journey into the mind can change your life. If John Wick taught us anything, it's this. You don't need to scream to be strong. You need clarity. You need control. You need discipline, and above all, you need to master your own mind. Because in the end, the most dangerous person in the room is the one who has tamed the war within. If you felt that fire inside you even flicker for a second, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who's ready to take control of their life, because we're not done yet. In the next part of this series, we dive into how to build your own code, a mindset model inspired by John Wick, Stoic philosophy, and cutting-edge neuroscience. You're just getting started. Stay sharp, stay focused, be your own legend.